What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Now, this is part 2 of my Law of Attraction series. I'm always doing some kind of series, right? But this is part 2 of my Law of Attraction. I hope that you have watched part 1, because we're going to get into some more techniques you can do that's really going to ensure you can manifest whatever you really want to manifest. Now, let me let you know something. Being that you have thought what you think, that is there in your mind for a reason. You have to understand that it can happen regardless of where you're at right now. I don't care if you're destitute, it can happen. And with my techniques, or the techniques that I've learned from other people that's worked for them, you can understand that there's nothing different between some superstar that's on TV getting exposure and you. Here, the first step, you think that you're different. You think this person has done something greater than you can do. You know what I mean? You think this person is more than what you are, which is why you may watch them on TV and marvel over their accomplishments and be all in their life, because you may think their life is more important than yours, and whatever they have in your life is unattainable. But that's where you messed up, because you can attain anything that you put the work in for. Now, here's my first thing. You have to believe that whatever you want is already done. It's already happening in your life. It's only a matter of time before it gets there. It's only a matter of time before you meet the object or the things or whatever you want of your desire. Now, if you open your pineal gland and you start to become more conscious and you watch different movies, you'll understand how people manifest their things. I'll use The Matrix. Very powerful movie when I watched it after I became awakened. And Morpheus always knew that Neo was the one. Everybody else didn't believe it, but Morpheus always had a belief that kind of seemed delusional to everybody. It just seemed delusional. The Oracle told him that he would find the one. And when he saw Neo, he just knew it. And he always said that you're going to be the one. It's just a matter of time, right? And he kept his belief regardless of what happened. He was close to death. He kept his belief. He believed in his manifestation so much, Neo being the one, so much that he would die for it. That's how you gotta believe. Now, I'm not asking you to put your life on the line or whatever. You can do whatever you want to do, but you have to believe it's already done. It's just a matter of time before you get there. So, for me, I want my intensity facility. Ever since I was a little kid, I always had a dream of opening some kind of facility. I wanted my own boss all the time. I was a terrible employee because I wanted my own boss. Now, I didn't tell y'all this, but my business was doing so bad. In September, I had to get a job. I had to get a job again, and that was a hurt piece. Now, I knew that I had to get this job in order to meet my purpose. I had to take care of my family. So I worked, and it was at freaking Walmart, and they paid like shit. And it was very painful for me to work because I understand that I had a bigger purpose in life, and I knew that this was just a building block for me to get there, and I had to do what I had to do. And then, when I couldn't take Walmart no more, I quit, and I got a job at Amazon. And I couldn't meet my goals because I was working overnight. I couldn't meet my goals. It was just tough. I was working 12-hour shifts, 4 or 5 days a week, and it was tough. But I knew that it was a matter of time before I got out here and something great was going to happen. I had like 30 subscribers to my YouTube station, and I didn't put up no videos. I was going through my spiritual awakening. I learned a lot. I had my headphones on all day at Walmart, listening to techniques and exercises, envisioning me in a new facility or working back, from home, helping millions of people. I don't care. I didn't care where I was at. I just knew that this is a part of where I'm going to get to, and it's a matter of time before I'm going to get to my purpose, regardless of what my current situation is. So I did it, and now I'm looking at everything that I manifested come to life. When I wrote down the book, this kind of stuff here, where you're listening to me, you're sitting in front of me, you are here because I thought about this, and I knew it was going to happen before. People get surprised because my YouTube channel is blowing up and I'm getting clients all over the world. I'm not surprised, because it doesn't surprise me, because I had no doubt that I had the ability to bring this stuff to me, because I had a belief in myself. more than my situation held me back. You have to understand this first. The next one, you cannot go around telling other people about your manifestation. You can't tell people like, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm about to get a new car, I'm about to get a new job, or I'm about to own my own business. You gotta keep it to yourself. The reason why you gotta keep it to yourself is because people don't understand what you feel. They don't feel what you feel. They're not in your shoes. They don't have your belief. So, being that they don't feel what you feel, their doubt will cause resistance because they might tell you, well, man, stop playing around. You can't do that. Whatever. You're full of it. Yeah, well, we'll wait and see when that happens. Yeah. Oh, you come back. And their influence on you, because so many other people think negative and you're trying to think positive, you have to keep it to yourself. Or you might want to confide in somebody that actually believes what you believe so you can even be more strengthened in your belief. But telling people that you're going to do certain things that you've never had before, like if you're living in a project right now or you're living in an apartment and you said, I'm going to have a 5-bedroom mansion within a year, to that person that is in a situation around you, to them it's unfathomable that you can ever have that in your life because they don't have it or they've never seen you have it. So to see you become something without a plan, to them is bullshit. And they'll put it in your head and it'll create doubt and it will create resistance. And remember what I said about resistance? Resistance causes a barrier. It's a barrier. It's like a lead wall and you cannot get through resistance. So you have to eliminate you telling everybody, keep it to yourself and stay strong in your beliefs. That really helped me out a lot. I still tell people my YouTube channel. If you found my YouTube channel, if you know me, then you found it. But I don't tell you about my YouTube channel because I tell who I need to tell, which is my fiance or you. Even if I write about my family, they still don't really believe it too much. So I stop telling them because it causes resistance and it makes me kind of upset. Because I know that I'm great. I know that I can help. I've helped tons of people. I know that I'm helping you right now. But the fact that they don't believe that I can become more than what I am because I've always had a venture and, it always led me to something else. They think this is another little venture I'm going to do for a little while, but they don't really believe in it yet. So I can't tell them anymore. I can tell one person now about what's really going on. That's the only person that can agree and I can confide in. So find somebody you can confide in. The next one, you must take rapid action. If you believe that you can be something, well, start moving forward to it and watch the great things that will happen to you. Now, if you're having a business and you don't have a lot of money, start somewhere. I'm talking about just form an LLC. It costs $276 to form an LLC, right? I don't care if you don't have the structure in line. Just believe something else can happen and opportunities might start coming to you and it will seem like it's magic. The way opportunities are coming to me right now because I'm taking rapid, I will not stop posting a video every day. I will always have content for you. Until I get to 1,000 videos, right? That might be when I take a break. But I have to post a video every day. And if I miss a day, something happened. Something happened in my life where I literally was physically not able to post a video. I am taking rapid action towards my goals. Now, some people that teach law of attraction, Esther, like I'll say Esther Hicks, Abraham has said one thing that I thought was a little conflicting to me, that somebody that was, doing something was contradicted. Now, she said that, well, Abraham is not a manifestation, but a channel of consciousness. You might want to look into it. Just look into Esther Hicks because it's a long story to explain how Esther is able to, channel Abraham into her body. It's crazy, but that's actually who wrote all the secrets behind the book. The Secret came from Abraham. That gave it to Rhonda Byrne. They had to take that part of the book because it might freak people out. So that's the secret behind the secret. But sitting there at your house without doing anything and believing and vibrating it will not necessarily bring everything to you. You have to constantly vibrate by moving forward to it. So for me, if I believe that I can own an intensity facility, regardless if I have the structure in line, I'm going to move forward to it and it will come to me. Things start to happen. And I am seeing it now in my life because things are starting to happen. Opportunities are starting to come to me. I'm starting to make money all over the place, everywhere. And everything that I always thought and moved forward to, like my clothing line, I was already starting that before I was even ready. and I already had it in place. Now I can push it now, and I have the structure already built. When before I was building a website before I even knew what I was going to do with it, but now it's built because I knew that I would need it sooner or later because I just knew it was already done. So I was preparing for what I already knew was coming. Like when I told my website guys that I'm going to have an influx of people, I don't know when, but I'm going to have an influx of people soon, over 100,000 people very, very soon. And now I have the influx. You see, you just got to believe it, and it's going to happen, but you have to take rapid action and go right at it with like you said, the horse walks down the street in like Center City or wherever you're at, like the horse and put the blinders on the horse. You can't be looking elsewhere. You have to look right towards your goals and go right for them. Rapid action will get you there. Next one. You have to believe that what you want is already yours. Now, there's a reason why these things you're believing is in your brain. That's because it's possible. If you believe that you can be a multi-millionaire, that's because it's in your brain for some reason. Because that's meant for you to have. Whatever you can, like they always like a little cliche comment, whatever you can conceive, you can achieve. So if you can conceive and visualize your thoughts, like when you close your eyes and you see yourself somewhere, that's your pineal gland working. The retina it's like it has the same mucus, the membranes as the retina, and those little cones inside the pineal gland are what causes those visualizations, those pictures in your mind. That's the third eye, right? And you decalcify that, which we're about to get into. You'll start to be more clear on yours. You will have less resistance. So you have to believe that whatever you want is literally already yours. It's mine. I deserve it. I want it. I demand it. And it's mine. Now the next thing, you have to remind yourself every day that you are greatness. It's going to be hard because a lot of you don't think that you're great people. A lot of you don't think that you are much of anything. A lot of you may be like thinking like, well, I'm just fat and I can't be much, and everybody else in my family is much more than me, and this person is more successful than me. That is bullshit. You are greatness. You can pull yourself from the bottom of the earth to the top of the hills if you really believe that you could. It's blind belief. You have to close your eyes and understand that whoever you see yourself as becoming, can be you. You have to move mountains. But first, before you move mountains, you have to move your mind into a zone where there's nothing else that can penetrate it and break it. I don't care who talks about you. I don't care who hates on you. You have to understand that regardless of whoever says what they got to say about you, you can get where you need to be. Because you deserve it. And I can guarantee you, when you get there, they're going to be like, I knew they could do that. I knew you could do that. And they're going to be all on you. But you got to believe this can happen. I'm telling you right now. I've been through massive amounts of struggle. And I still stand before you today with an overwhelmingly amount of confidence, strength. I persevere. I'm persistent, I'm consistent, and I don't care who hates on me, I don't care who talks about me, because regardless of whoever tries to take me down, it's impossible. Because in my mind, it's already done. I'm already walking through my facility. As I'm making this video, I'm literally envisioning myself walking through my grand opening of my facility. I'm looking up to the ceiling, and the ceiling is clear, and it has intensity over the ceiling. And I get emotional when I think about it because the feeling of excitement is so like I'm already there. That's how you have to understand it's already yours. It's mine. I have it. I just haven't met the time yet. Time hasn't met up with me yet, but it's already there. It's right in my path. Just like if you're driving in a car and you're down the street and you're like a couple miles from the store, as you're driving in your life to your goals. Get in your car right now and you drive there and understand that it doesn't matter. Red light, green light, you're going to get there regardless. Traffic, you're going to get there regardless. Accident, you're going to get there regardless. Adversity, you're going to get there regardless. It doesn't matter. You're going to get there. God damn it, you're going to get there. All right? Next one. You have to decalcify your pineal gland. Your health means a lot. And I can't talk about fluoride enough. Fluoride is one of the main ingredients to keep somebody complacent and not want to move forward. if you're consuming a massive amount of fluoride, okay, and you're not taking things like spirulina and chlorella, and other things that's going to help decalcify your pineal gland and become healthy, you're going to find it very hard to break the resistance of your mind. You have to change your diet because your body is a conduit to your beautiful mind. Your mind is incredibly beautiful beyond any belief that you ever could think. Your mind is everything. Once you decalcify your pineal gland, your mind is so much clearer. You will have ideas that will get you to wherever you need to go. Listen, when I was eating meat, I was never this clear. I never had this many ideas. I thought that I thought I wasn't a creative person at all. When I started this business with the guy I started with, he was way creative. And I was like, I guess it's talent. I can't be creative like this. But I'm so creative now. I think of stuff. I have a list of stuff that I've created that I'm going to make videos of. It's like so many. And they keep on coming and coming and coming and coming in my dreams before I go to bed. When I wake up, it's like, this is how it's going to happen. But you have to calcify your pineal gland first. Listen, you can do whatever you say you're going to do. You can manifest greatness in your life. You have to believe it. That something else can happen. Because like Will Smith told me, Paulo Coelho, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. Alright? So besides that, everybody have a great day. You can manifest greatness if you want to. Take the steps. Be consistent. Be patient with yourself because the process will be very, very difficult. Once you get there, it will seem like magic. Manifest your greatness today. I'm telling you right now. This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity. My job is to invoke thought, help awaken the world's consciousness, one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is you.